Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your December reading. I hope that you're having an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. If this reading helps or is insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. And yeah, Gemini, let's get into the reading and let's see what's going on for you. I am doing your reading as the full moon is currently taking place in your sign. So how are you doing? How are my Geminis feeling with this transit? You feeling okay? What's going on? Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling with this energy. It's been kind of chaotic for me, not gonna lie. It's been a little crazy, but hey, I'm ruled by the moon. I know how it goes. So, well, the moon's one of my rulers. Yeah. Anyways, Gemini, let's get into this. For December 2022, what's going on for Gemini? What do my Geminis need to know or be aware of? We have the Six of Cups reverse coming out here. Okay. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for my Geminis in December 2022? We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Wands. And give me one more. We have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords, the Father of Wands, Mother of Wands. We have a perfect pair, and the Two of Swords. So you have some sort of decision to make, and this decision might be about some sort of partnership. We'll get to that. This kind of feels like it's a bit of a side story. It's like there's two stories that we're going to be kind of talking about, so just bear with me here. So we do have the Six of Cups coming out here reverse, and this is bringing your attention back to your roots here, okay? Taking a look back at your upbringing, as well as more of a younger, playful self, Gemini. I don't know, maybe lately you've been pretty serious. I mean, the fact that we have the Eight of Swords out here, pretty serious, pretty restless, pretty in your head. You're going through transformation. You're going through massive changes, and these changes started off from you going through these changes internally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and now you're starting to see these changes in your physical reality, in your life, in your relationships, in your environments, jobs, where you live. There's a lot of changes that are starting to be reflected outwards, and it has you kind of stressing. It might even be having you look back at the more easier, simpler times, when times felt more easier, more joyful, or more fun, or more free, okay? So for some reason, you're being brought to look back at your past, where you may have felt like your past was more colorful or more vibrant, whereas now you might be kind of feeling like things are a little bit dull, and you're just like, damn, how do I get that back? How do I get that spark back? How do I get that love for life back? What do I need to do? Some of you, this is a message where it's you're needing to return to a forgotten dream, or some sort of talent or gift or project, or some sort of creation that you had kind of given up on, or walked away from, or life just got in the way where you couldn't seem to focus your energy on this. It's December is a month where this would be a great time to return or pick that back up, revive a forgotten dream. It feels like this time around with the Empress coming out, and you would be very, very successful. The ground is very fruitful for you. If you were to plant these seeds, I feel like you have a really good shot at making this successful, and it just feels like there's this new renewed sense of hope here with the Ace of Wands, where you're just feeling really passionate, you're feeling really pumped, and you're feeling motivated and driven, and you just have so much passion and revolving around whatever this is. It's just something has been relit within you, some sort of passion, something has been relit, and it's relating to a wish fulfillment. It's relating to something you've always dreamed of having, but you felt like maybe in the past, maybe you felt like it was never achievable or attainable, or you felt like it wasn't realistic, or whether those were your ideas or other people's ideas that were kind of pushed onto you. Maybe it was your fears that got in the way. Whatever the case is, it seems like in December you're really giving this all you got, and it just feels so good. It feels so exciting, and it's just, whatever this is, it's worth it. It's worth the energy. It's worth the investment. It's worth the time. It's worth the effort. It's worth it. It just feels explosive. It feels like it's a big deal, and yeah, I think this is kind of I think that this is maybe kind of falling around this time with the full moon. Notice how we have all this lunar energy that's showing up in these two cards with the Empress and the Nine of Cups. So it's you're really tapping into your deeper calling, your spiritual path, your purpose, the reason why you're here. You're really tapping into that. You're answering like your call. You're calling, okay? And it's gonna be good. Like, Gemini, this feels really good. This feels really nice. Now, all the things that you just need to be aware of is just like your mindset and your fears and getting in your own way or holding yourself back, okay? You are going through changes. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. But you got to push through that. You don't let the past hold you back. That's another thing that I'm being, that I'm seeing here, that I'm feeling, is like, don't let your past mistakes or fails, they're not fails, right? But for you, it's like, oh, it was a failure, it was a waste of time. No, it wasn't. It was meant to prepare you for what's to come. It served a purpose. It taught you what you needed to learn. And now you get to use that to this new path or this new endeavor and just like show what you know. You got some good shit coming in. Now, we have the Father of Wands to the Mother of Wands. So we do have a perfect pair. So that's pretty interesting. So there might be someone that you're connecting with, or there maybe is like some sort of power team or power couple, or, you know, maybe you're coming into union with someone who's very like-minded, someone who's just like a true match for you. So that's awesome. But yeah, let me just break this down for you. So this Father of Wands is definitely more of like entrepreneur energy, taking action. Notice how this lightning is like striking down. So it's like you're going to be hit with like all these ideas, and you're going to just want to create. You're just going to want to take action. You're going to want to just move forward, full blown, like balls to the walls. Like you're ready to just make shit happen and go for it. It's like you're in alignment, you're in the right place, this is the right time. And again, the only thing that you should be aware of is like your own fears getting in the way, and that would create some stagnancy, or that might just block you. Now you may also have some sort of like decision to make, or two different paths that you could take here. The Two of Swords. So you might be at a crossroad and you're trying to decide what path is going to be the best for you, and you might be going back and forth, or maybe there's some indecision here, or there's some doubts about, oh, I don't want to choose the wrong path, or I don't want to make a mistake, or I don't want to, you know, do something and then regret it later on. It's just like, you know, so weigh all your options and take your time. Now, whatever this choice is, which we will clarify, you might have some sort of like head over heart decision. So we'll see about that. We'll get some answers, more clarity on what that could be about. Some of you have a decision about like a partnership or relationship coming in, right? The Mother of Wands is, again, there's a lot of creation energy that's coming through in December, in Saggy season, as well as Capricorn season. There's a lot of like desire to create, desire to expand, to build on your ideas. The Mother of Wands, like, she's very outgoing, she's very lovable, she is appreciated by many people. So you might be really busy with like your relationships, and you know, it is the holiday season, so needing to find the balance, and also needing to prioritize like self-care and rest, and needing to find the balance between taking action and like sitting back and letting things come to you. So it's like needing to have a good balance between like go and just chill and like rest and let things just flow naturally. Like, don't force anything. But yeah, the Mother of Wands, she's very loving, she's very caring, she's very compassionate, and she's also very patient. So just be patient with yourself on this journey, on this path that you're on. Things are moving in the right timing, the right speed of things. So don't psych yourself out, don't doubt yourself, don't get in your own way, because you're headed down the right path. And whatever path that you're headed down, or whatever you end up deciding or choosing, it does lead to wish fulfillment. So you got some great shit to look forward to. Let's do some digging, let's get some clarity, let's get some details as to what's really going down in December for you. So first of all, let's take a look into like your fears, what's on your mind, what's stressing you, how can you break out of this Eight of Swords mode? How can you break out? So it's like you're going through some sort of change here. So I want to just get some clarity as to what this is, or what you need to know about this. Kind of this Eight of Swords for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in December 2022. Almost feeling like you're not ready, or you're unprepared, or like, not 100% certain. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Gemini. Three of Pentacles reversed. Tired, lethargic, low energy, needing more structure, needing more planning. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Gemini. We also have the Queen of Wands reversed. Tell me the Eight of Swords for Gemini. With Death. Yeah, you know what? We have to start at the bottom, Aquarius energy. So, and we also have Scorpio energy. So, Gemini, like, you are going through lots of change. And as you're going through changes, as you're going through transformation, you need to really focus on your rest. You might be feeling really tired. You might not be having much energy, especially now. It's the end of the year. It's like crunch time. There's a lot of things going on. You got a lot of pressure. And right now, you might not be having a whole bunch of, like, motivation or a lot of focus or, you know, and well, yeah, so Mars retrograding in your sign, so you're probably feeling that too, or that's a strong opposition as we're in Sag season. So there's just a lot of like more challenging aspects for Gemini placements during this time. So you might really be feeling that like conflict, inner conflict, as well as even just like things that are happening in situations outside of your control that are kind of forcing you to slow down. And then that's kind of where you get in your head and you start like questioning things or doubting yourself. And so anyways, it's kind of like your own mindset. Your own mind can be your worst enemy or be like the make or break. So here with this 3 of Pentacles reversed, what you would benefit from is like more structure in your routine, and planning, of course, but really needing to prioritize rest is what I'm feeling from this. Like, if you're tired, if you need some sleep, then let yourself sleep. Like, you really need to take some time out to get rest because you're going to be busy and you're going to need to have the energy and the strength and like the mental willpower to be able to like push through and accomplish and like get things done. So right now, December would be a good time for you to really like rest and recuperate here. With the Queen of Wands reverse here, this is kind of like feeding into like temptations or feeding into the things that, you know, aren't the best for you, or like, you know, it feels good temporarily, but then the long-term repercussions is not worth it. Even just like, you know, oh, okay, I'll have a drink or two, and then you end up drinking way too much, and then you feel like shit the next day and you're like paying for it. Maybe the next day, maybe the next couple of days. Like, it's kind of like, you know, be mindful of like slacking off. I am kind of seeing that a little bit. I am kind of like, let me just make excuses. I'm gonna stay up late, and then I wake up, I'm tired, I have no energy, so then I can't give it all I got, and I'm not working efficiently. This energy is kind of slacking off, right? So you need to get back on track, and you definitely are in December with Death out here. You are getting back on track, but it does requires a little bit of some shift or some changes, and you know that. But the first thing that you need to focus on is getting plenty of rest and just taking good care of yourself. Okay, healing, resting, recuperating, resting your mind, meditation, that would be good for you. So that kind of stuff would be in your best interest. Yeah. Okay, we have the Star of the Knight of Swords. So you need to get plenty of rest right now, Gemini, because very soon things for you, like I was saying, things are going to get really busy for you. Things are going to be full on. So rest right now while you have the time, because you're about to be busy. Look at this Knight of Swords to the Star. This is like fast-paced movement towards your wishes, your hopes, wish fulfillment. Oh, it's 2:22 p.m. Okay, all right, synchronicities. So things are going to be moving for you very quickly. And all the things that you're hoping for, that you're wanting, you are being prepared to receive that very soon. So you get ready. You got to get rest because you got some big things coming in and you got to be ready for it. You got to be rested enough for it so that you can show up as your best self. Let's take a look into this 2 of Swords. You do have some sort of decision to make, or like I said, you're at some sort of crossroads. So let's take a look into this 2 of Swords for Gemini. What's this decision that Gemini has in December 2022? Tell this 2 of Swords for Gemini in December 2022. Deck is ready. Doesn't want to shuffle anymore. Tell this 2. Okay. We got the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy, as well as air. We also have the 10 of Wands. 2 of Swords for Gemini in December. 2 of Swords for Gemini. Show me clearly. What's this choice about? Thank you. King of Cups. Okay. Emperor is at the bottom. Aries energy. So, Gemini, this choice is obvious. It's about, like, the direction that you're going down. About what path that you want to take. And you also have a choice on like, what are you holding on to? Okay, basically it's like you've been holding on to some stuff. 10 of Wands and the King of Cups. There's some emotional baggage that you've been holding on to or struggling with letting go. Things that happen, probably tying into things from your past, that you maybe have been holding on to. Old stories, old ways of being, things that you've outgrown, relationships you've outgrown. There's something that you've been holding on to, and it's time that you release that. And it might not be as easy as, you know, it seems, right? Like choosing to take the high road when part of you wants to seek revenge, or part of you wants to keep that door open, or just, you know, part of you wants to hold on for some reason because it's like that's what you've always known, or, you know, so maybe there's some fear of change for some of you. But 10 of Wands, there is a lot. You are pretty burdened by something, or you're really needing to you're just needing to let some shit go. You're needing to unpack some stuff. Think about it like this, right? You are headed to some sort of new travel destination. Let's say that you're traveling. You got this suitcase packed full of clothes and items, and you are traveling to a new place. Probably should clear out some of the shit in your suitcase, get rid of some things so that you have room for new things on this new venture, on this new journey, on this new path for you that's going to have many new things that come in. New relationships, new experiences, new things you've never done before, things you've never experienced before, or even better than what you went through in the past. You need to have the room for that to come in. If you don't have the room for it because you're too busy carrying all the shit that happened in the past, your hands are full and you're not going to be able to welcome in open arms these new opportunities. So you're needing to lower down some of this stuff that you've been holding on to. That's a choice though, right? Two of Swords, that's a choice. You can choose to hold on to the baggage. You can choose to hold on to the anger and the grudges and the resentment and the pain and the old excuses and the negativity and the negative thinking and the, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You could hold on to all that, but where does that get you? Nowhere. Just go around in circles and loops. Or you can make the decision and put the effort. And again, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to require effort. Definitely needing you to feel your feels here, the King of Cups, right? Feel your feelings. But I see like you basically get to either stay on this path that you're on, maybe repeat it a couple more times, however many laps you want to go around, that's up to you. Or you're like, you know what, it's time for a different change of scenery. It's time to venture out into the unknown, into a different path, a different direction. So if you're unhappy with current circumstances, then this is the time to make a change. Even if you're happy with your current circumstances, how can you make it even better? There's always room for growth. You know, we never stop growing. And there is always more. There's always going to be something else. And yeah, so basically this is like some choices you have about what you want your future to consist of. If I can speak, y'all. If I can speak, that would be amazing. But I'm kind of struggling right now. Anyways, let's take a look into the Six of Cups. What's up here? Why is the past being brought up? We do have Mercury retrograding at the end of the month, though. So, you know, mind's wandering a little bit. Mind's looking back and reflecting on some past times. Some of you, it's like you're revisiting your childhood home or a childhood friend, or, you know, especially like I said, it's the holiday season, so you might be seeing people from your past, reuniting with some people. Definitely looking back at some fond memories, though. Cherishing the good times. But there is reminiscing here. And maybe even like wishing to go back to how things used to be. Maybe there's a bit of that desire. Six of Wands for Gemini in December 2022. Wait, did I say Six of Wands? Sorry, Six of Cups. I think I said Six of Wands. Six of Cups for Gemini in December 2022. We have the Page of Swords. We also have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you're looking back at some family matters. The Six of Cups for Gemini. We also got the Queen of Cups, and I just want to give a couple more. Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. Strength, Tower, King of Pentacles at the bottom, Leo energy, Scorpio energy, as well as Earth. So let's see. Let me just talk about this here. So it does seem here, clarifying the Six of Cups, You are looking back at the past with a different perspective. There is also some sort of breakthrough. There might even be some important conversations that are had. For some, Page of Swords and Page of Cups, there might even be some sort of like apology or someone owning up to where things maybe went wrong in the past, especially since we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So especially if this is, wow, why am I saying especially, what the fuck? Where is this coming from? What the hell? Gemini, jeez. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to look at the imagery because, you know, there's two different sides you can look at this. Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is involving family. For some of you, you're looking back at family, or even family that you no longer speak to, or if there's family that you kind of have beef with, or like, you know, not on the best of terms with. I would say, first of all, there is some lurking going on like if you have social media, there's people could be keeping tabs on you. Someone might be like creeping on the Instagram page or Facebook or whatever you might use. I definitely am picking up like there could be some family drama or family beef here. Now, can it be settled? Can it be sorted? Page of Cups, possibly Queen of Cups. I feel like healing can definitely take place if you're open to it. So some of you, I see in December, there's opportunity to bring healing and closure to like a situation that went sour or a situation that went like rotten in the past. It's like you're able to kind of like let bygones be bygones, or at least like get to express your truth or get some things off your chest. Especially if you were dealing with someone that was like controlling or yeah, there's that's something here. That's something. Let's see, what else am I seeing from this? Unrelated to that, I do feel like there's just like, yeah, there's reuniting with some people that you haven't seen in a while. There's definitely connection to some people from your past. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, there's connection here, and there's conversations, phone calls, text messages, and also meeting in person. Some of you, it's like you're running into people that you haven't seen in a long time, or if you're returning to like your hometown or where you grew up, it's like you might be running into some people that you haven't seen in months or even years. So that might just be the spark of something new here. So of course, take it however it applies. Let's take a look into this Ace of Wands. See what this new beginning is for you, Gemini, in December 2022. How about the Ace of Wands for Gemini in December? What's this new beginning about for Gemini? What can Gemini expect in December in regards to this new path or this new beginning? There's new growth. How about this Ace of Wands for Gemini? Y'all, this is specific. Messages for Gemini in regards to this Ace of Wands. How about this Ace of Wands? Thank you. Four of Pentacles with the Four of Cups, 4-4. You might be seeing a bunch of fours. 4 might be a number for you. Or, yeah, you might be seeing 444 in December. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Hermit. King of Swords, Hangman reverse, and the Nine of Swords. So Gemini, basically, it's like if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling unhappy, if you've been not feeling 100% about like where you're at, then you know the only thing that will bring change is if it comes from within you, right? You have control over that. You only have control over yourself and your energy, your attitude, and where you put your focus towards. And if you're unhappy with current circumstances, you need to take some time here with the Hermit. You need to take some time to go inwards and ask yourself why. Why is that? Where does it stem from? What changes do you need to make? What is it that you're holding on to? What is it that you're regretful of or you wish was different? Or what is it that, what's going on? You got to like do a little bit of picking apart here. So this full moon that's occurring, that we're going through, this would be a great time for you to spend some time and reflect and go inwards. And just, even if you're happy with where you're at, that's awesome, that's amazing. But even just, take a look at current circumstances. Jeez. And just like, you know, where can you make some improvements? Where can you make some tweaks? Where can you try something different, or like change up your energy, especially if you've been feeling a bit bored or a little bit stagnant or just unfulfilled. This is a time where it's like, okay, let's go inwards, let's reflect. What can be done? What can be changed? What can we kind of like, you know, let's change our attitude here. King of Swords, Hangman reverse, and the Nine of Swords. Some of you, again, I was saying this before, some of you are afraid of change. Some of you're afraid, not knowing what to expect. But you gotta be a little adventurous. And King of Swords to the Hangman reverse. It's up to you to change your attitude. No one can force you to change your attitude or look at the glass half full, half empty. That is up to you. That is your job. And some of you just need a fresh change of scenery, or you need to go have like an adventure. You're needing to have more fun, or, you know, you're needing to change up your energy and do something different, or step out of your comfort zone, or, you know, reach out to someone if you need to, or like if you've been thinking about, if there's someone, like a situation, like let's go back to that Six of Cups. If there's a situation in regards to something from your past, a person, family, romantic, friendship, whatnot, whatever, if there's like a situation that's been weighing on your mind, that's been like kind of bothering you or eating away at you, don't let your pride get in the way of you like speaking your truth. This would be a great time to clear the air. This would be a great time for you to get some things off your chest, if that's something that you feel called to do. So yeah, it could be reversed, where someone's like, they got some shit to get off their chest. But yeah, it's like Gemini, use this as an opportunity to like wipe the slate clean before we head into this new year. Okay. And yeah, because also this full moon in Gemini, this is the last full moon of 2022. So it's actually a pretty big deal. So yeah, use this time to wipe the slate clean, clear some shit out, get rid of that stagnancy, make some room, because you got a lot of new things coming in. And also make sure that you're prioritizing, what the fuck am I, the words today? Jeez. Make sure you're prioritizing your rest, okay? All right, Gemini. So we're gonna leave your reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. And yes, I'm gonna let you go, Gemini. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!